this is going to be the last time I am going to try and start the stream because it says it's live, but I cannot find the stream. So, don't know what is going on, in fact. So let me just see, Kill Team Hungary. Live session. And it's good. Is it? Yes, it's live. Yes, finally we are live. Finally, third time is the charm. What is going on, people of the internet? Welcome to the stream. My name is Greg. I live in Hungary and I have a little channel called Kill Team Hungary, which is basically kind of a ghost of the past since Kill Team kind of dead in this country thanks to COVID. So what is up? Let me just find my stream real quick. Okay, it seems that through Google Chrome, the stream does not show as a valid stream. So we're going with Microsoft Edge. I will try to get some audio visual feedback there. So in the meantime, who is in the chat? Welcome, whoever is in the chat, that one single person watching the stream, welcome to the stream. Please identify yourself, make yourself known so I can give you a proper welcome. Just quickly sign in. And then when we begin, I have a couple of things to show. Plus, we're going to finish up that wonderful Custodes model. Before that, we're just going to have a little hobby showcase. Just welcome y'all. Welcome to the stream. And of course, before we begin, huge shout out to my top tier patrons, Shieva, Skirmitar, and Mr. Grizzly, who are adamant supporters of my channel. What the hell is going on? Now, Microsoft Edge says that my stream is not going. Oh my God. This is unfortunate. Anyway, troubleshooting, and we will see. That one person who is here, you're the best, man. Keep it up. Hey, dudes. Hey, Alex. Thank you for being here. Just a quick confirmation. Do you see the screen? So do you see my workspace? Is the stream alive? Hey, thanks. I do indeed. Okay, then it's just a problem on my end. Well, 4 minutes for nothing. Glad you guys could join. So hello to you, Alex. I'm just gonna keep this window up for the chat because unfortunately I do not see my own stream in any of the browsers, which is kind of unfortunate. Anyway, thank you for being here and giving me confirmation. So, for those of you who are here, or both of you, yeah, stream was a little bit late today. Had to help my son here, but he is tucked away now, so all is good. So, before we begin, let me just do the things. Wow! It's Nathan! Hey, dude, with the £10 super chat. Jesus Christ, what an entry. Thank you very much, Nathan. I was like, well, you really should start announcing your streams in Asmo's Discord. I've already gone and done it for you, man, this time, but I was bless your heart. Thank you very much. I mean, yeah. Nathan, the everyone's favorite simp. Thank you very much, man. So cool of you. And the English pound is I mean, that's currency just skyrocketed in my country. So thank you very much for your generous donation, man. I will keep that in mind. So I will try to do some stream announcements. I was announcing it through the Warhammer community, Jesus Christ. You see, a Freudian slip, because I have some thoughts about today's reveal over at warhammercommunity.com. So, Alicia Spice, hello, Hungry, hello, you furry. No offense. So yeah, hello to you too. So yeah, old hostage listing you meant. It's fairly okay. Let's can do it. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I will get to it. I need to be more involved in the Discord thing. I also have a Discord, but it's pretty lonely there. So I usually use other people's what is it called, shill your content parts of the server and announcement things to share things, because yeah, I have like 5 members of my Discord. Everybody's joined another Discord, so why bother? Anyway, so before we go further, I would like to give a huge shout out to cromlech.eu, of our friends over in the Czech Republic. They are in a way with extremely high quality third-party miniatures. For example, they have sent me this wonderful kit of third-party Space Wolf Primaris Assault Intercessor Space Wolf models. These I have assembled in other live streams, and I mean, I hate the space furries, but these are very, very high quality models. And since I got my 1 millionth view fairly recently, I decided to do a giveaway. This is going to be Patreon only. So if you would like to support the channel, you can join my Patreon over at patreon.com/killteamhungary. I'll just put it in the chat. And there's like a beginner tier, which is a shield drone tier, only $1 a month, and that will give you a chance to win 5 of these, because I have a full squad that Cromlech sent me. So this is going to be a giveaway, and yeah, there are only 5 current patrons on my Patreon, so currently everybody has 20% chance of winning 5 Space Wolf Assault Intercessors from cromlech.eu's bitsofwar.com online shop. By the way, I have my own discount code, which is killteamhungary. If you go to bitsofwar.com, you will get 5 whole % off of your next online purchase. So yeah, I get basically nothing from Cromlech. This is just a kind of a symbiotic relationship. So if you would like to help me to have more stuff sent to me by Cromlech, They have awesome bits, and you can build whole armies, whole unique armies. They mostly focus on Orc, Space Marine, and Imperial Guard, but they have wonderful Necron terrain as well. So thank you for listening to the shilling. Now let's move on to today's video live stream. The whatchamacallit, the scripted video. I always say something scripted. All right, so I just wanted to bring you guys a couple of things here to show. Well, Alicia, if you like orcs, you can find all the orcs over at Cromlech. They have the Freddie Mercury grot, the Slash from Guns N' Roses, the orc, which is modeled as Slash. Everything basically. So yeah, so let me just start off by showing you a couple of nice things I have painted over the years, and then we will go ahead and finish my double-bladed Custodes here on screen, so we can just celebrate that. I love that project. So I just sat down and it was like I just couldn't stop. I wanted to do it here on stream, but it was so good. It was so nice to paint it. I just stayed up after Asmogan's stream, basically, because I was invited into the podcast. The latest podcast, you go to Asmogan's YouTube channel, just check it out. We were talking about 40K animators being basically bullied into compliance by GW. The first segment was mine because I had to go because I had some parental obligations to tend to, but they were nice enough to have me on the stream, so I was there for an hour. So yeah, and yeah, I wanted to paint, spoilers, we are going to finish this model. I painted this bad boy right after the stream and during the stream a little bit. When there was some downtime, I just could not stop painting this, and I finished it. It has a nice little layer of varnish on it as well. We're just going to add the last missing piece, and this is going to be finished on stream. So let's go over. I have a 40K Necron army, kind of. 90% of it is unpainted. Because, yeah, but I bought into the Indomitus Necron part, and this is my first model, basically, the Scorpec Lord, which was painted up. I have also a Scorpec Destroyer already painted up. Out of the 3, I have 6 in total. And yeah, that project is now sitting a little bit aside because the whole COVID stuff happened, and basically hobby life just stopped in its tracks. Now the small scale Warhammer 40K competitions are restarting in Budapest. Unfortunately, you have to have your vaccination ID or the vaccination app downloaded, confirming that you are in fact injected with some experimental medicine, which I am not going to do because I've just taken my blood test last week, and it turns out that I am fucking ubermensch. I have never met the virus, and if I did, there are no antibodies in my body. So basically, I'm indestructible. Okay, that's kind of an exaggeration. I never met the virus. I'm perfectly healthy. Hadn't been sick over 3 years. So this means that basically I'm banned from all indoor Warhammer events because I am not going to get vaccinated just to play this fucking game. And with that said, I'm boycotting all places who segregate people based on what's in their bodies and what's not. So this is my Scorpec Lord. I'm really proud of this model. I love the new design. Look at those hands, man. This is a very, this model is tough as nails to kill in 9th edition. I played, I think, 2 or 3 9th edition games. The Scorpec Lord was something that everybody struggled to kill. So nice model. I love this model a lot. I'm gonna come up with some kill team rules for it as a main boss or something, but this is a very cool model. Moving on to everybody's favorite 40k fan animation series, the Astartes, from everybody's favorite Kiwi, Siama Pedersen. This is actually a Space Marine. Oh no, it's starting the autofocus. Let me just lock the focus. Can I lock the focus? Oh please, please, may I lock the focus? Nope. Anyway, so this is in fact basically the main protagonist. If you're using ops, there's a setting. No, unfortunately not, Alicia. This is just me with my Xiaomi Note 7 mobile phone trying to act all professional. Unfortunately, I don't have any kind of decent streaming rig. This is why I'm just trying to. What's this? Alexa, your your chat was filtered. Nurgles, Plague Barrows, hating, wanna learn his secret, just subscribe. Oh yeah. Thank you very much for the likes. Thank you. So this is Space Marine Heroes Series 1, a heavily modded running version of, I don't even know which model was it, but I just took it and decided that this is going to be my tribute to Siama Pedersen's stories. And this is, in fact, the main protagonist of the story, Sergeant Koren, because if you haven't known already, every Marine in that series has his name engraved into the right shoulder pad. So if you freeze frame a couple of episodes, or just go to my channel and watch the five plus things you didn't know about the stories, you will get to see their names engraved into their shoulder pads. So this is his combat. Whoops! This is his combat knife plus plasma pistol combination, which is, I tried to make it as accurate as possible. Here are the triple chevrons on the plasma pistol, which is actually was there in the episodes as well. Here are the triple downward pointing chevrons. And of course, the iconic Retros shoulder pad, which I got from cromlech.eu, bitsofwar.com. They are still available, so get them while they are not CND'd by by Games Workshop. Fuck them, by the way. And yeah, this is the running pose. I love this model very much, and it's very, very good. And as you can see, there's also the little upward pointing chevron, which is also exactly the same as in the animation. So I tried to paint every little detail onto the armor, just as it's in the animation. As you can see, it's what was it? I think it's seventh company. These are seventh company Marines. Sergeant Koren and the 4 other Marines who went in to capture those not Uvoth, not Uvoth Xenos entities. So yeah, this is my take on Sergeant Koren, and I'm very proud of this model since Siama Pedersen came to my channel. What was I calling him? Senpai Siama-sama came to my channel and said, hell yeah. And I was completely fangirling the fuck out. And I was like, yeah. The master himself just dropped a like on my paintings. So yeah, Sergeant Koren. Moving on. While we are talking Astartes, here is a unit on Astartes of the Astartes Marines that you will not see, but on the official squad designation page, when it was still available, and Games Workshop just said, what the fuck is up with the focus? Jesus Christ. Okay, so when Games Workshop didn't nuke Siama's channel and anything related to Astartes, there was a variant of the Retributors, which was the Devastator variant. And here you can see I painted up, according to the squad markings, the yellow triangle on the right shoulder pad, black helmet, and red triangle in the middle of the helmet. This is the Devastator squad of the Retributors chapter. Little Necron heads there because they are helping the Inquisition, because Foxy knows. And yeah, this is also a Space Marine Heroes Series 1 model, heavily modified with, Jesus Christ, heavily modified with some Stern Guard veteran bits. This heavy bolter is in fact a Stern Guard veteran heavy bolter. I use him as a tactical gunner in Kill Team because heavy bolters in Kill Team got buffed post Pariah Nexus, so heavy bolters are now a preferred weapon. So Devastator Marine from the Retributors chapter from Sanderson's Stardate series. I have a whole Kill Team of Retributor Marines, and yeah, yeah, it's like yeah, who knows? Jesus was an armor fragment. +1 to save, +1 to all saves, not just regular armor saves. But yeah. So this is the last of Stardays. I mean, not the last Retributor you will see today. I'm also very pleased with this model. While we are Imperium, let's just see the next one. Perpetual status, fuck yeah. Space Marine Heroes Season 2 models, the Terminator series, which I grabbed up because I already knew what codes contained what Space Marines. And this was my first purchase, and I knew what I wanted to buy because the double Lightning Clawed Terminator was a thing I wanted to do. So I painted him up as a White Scars Terminator with double Lightning Claw. And this is the Indomitus pattern, if I'm not mistaken. This is the classic Terminator pattern, Terminator armor pattern. And since in Kill Team, the White Scars have a +2 to movement when they charge, when they advance, I thought that, okay, this is going to be OP, and I'm just going to paint him up as a White Scar. And it turned out pretty good. Gotta love them. White Scars are strong in Kill Team. So yeah, but nothing beats Salamanders. I have actually one Salamander model, but this White Scar model was pretty good. Lightning Claw, I like the effects on the Lightning Claw. And I love this Terminator pattern armor. It's very good. Nothing beats the old Terminator pattern. So double Lightning Claw. Marines got +1 wound. So Terminators are now 3 wound in Kill Team, so I'm very happy about it. And plus the Lightning Claw got +1 attack each. So he's going to be dishing out quite a bit of damage. Next up is our last Imperial model. I mean, I'm lying. He's the penultimate Imperial model. Space Marine Heroes Season 2. Again, this is the Terminator Captain with Thunderhammer and Shield. Also, White Scars because and I especially like the Storm Shield here, because I think it's pretty well done. I don't know what kind of Storm Shields does the White Scars take, or what's the pattern. I just went with this bronze-ish with old gold, and of course a complementary here painted on. I don't really know how to freehand that well, especially text, but I don't know, I'm trying my best. Yes, Alex, that is so true. Plus, Andro Also, it's like White Scars and Black Templars are about speed difference. That is, White Scars are more about precision, machinery. White Templars are about holy, holy charging. Well, yeah, I mean, Black Templars. My friend Attila, when we still used to play, plays Black Templars. He has a massive, massive raging boner for Black Templars, and in Kill Team they reroll charge. So yeah, Black Templars are also kind of strong in Kill Team because they want to get into melee at all costs. And White Scars are just like, as you said, speed, 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 plus 2 to movement when they advance. So veteran movement, he gets a movement of 7 with the 5 plus 2 plus d6, and he gets to again 2d6. So he is most likely to just get into your face and just slap you around with the Thunderhammer. Again, Indomitus pattern, Terminator armor. I hate painting white. These are freehand, by the way. These little things here are all freehand. I tried my best. I believe I've succeeded. Plus, the shield is pretty good. The scenery base, or what you may call it. The thematic base is also Space Marine Heroes specialty. Gotta love it. Very nice model indeed. Unfortunately, does not see that much play because I stopped playing Marines, but I keep them because they are awesome. And there's Mortis painted on the ankle. Gotta love these. Gotta love these models. These are limited edition sculpts. I absolutely love to have them because I like to show them off. All right, 12 people in the stream. Oh my God, we have broken a record. Thank you very much for spreading the word, guys. Thank you, thank you. Let's just have a quick refresh. Maybe the stream will get back on track. While the ads are running on the stream, moving on to the next one, which is we will grow, we will multiply, just like said like a true orc. Gotta love it. Nope, stream is still fucked on the Chrome. Anyway, moving on. The main thing is that you guys can see it. So my next bad boy is if the focus would stop trolling me, is a Thousand Suns rubric Marine with Warp Flamer and Icon of Flame. These guys were gifted to me by my wife 2 years ago. I believe this was a birthday gift. I always ask for some Warhammer stuff, and after some eye rolling, she always says, okay. So I love my wife. This is ты говорите по-русски? Not a big Russian speaker. Да, я говорю немножко по-русски. Я учился в университете 3 года и российский факультете. Я хотел бы по-русски говорить, но мне надо много учить русского языка. There you go. Alexei Grigorov, Grigorov, of course. Are you perhaps Russian, my friend? Вы русские? Not sure. Any German speakers here? Jemand spricht Deutsch in diesem Stream, vielleicht. Balkan lads. Ooh, well, you're not that close. I mean, you're not that far away, friend. I mean, Hungary is like practically, it's like the Balkan of Europe. Anyway, we are, I identify kind of as a Russian because half of my family and my son is half Russian. So we are Muscovites. We are planning to visit Moscow this July, if everything goes well. So yeah, hopefully we'll get to see. We haven't seen our family I have nobody here, so I'm practically alone. I have just my family here, my wife. We haven't seen the Russian part of our family for 2 years. 2 years, man. That's horrible. And COVID isn't helping. Anyway, back to the figurine. The Chaos Kosmicheski Descent, if I'm it's called in Russian. So Rubric Marine, I have a whole kill team painted up as Thousand Suns. This is one of the better paint jobs I did. This man, this blue and yellow stuff, I hate these. I need to paint these individually, and they are so small. But I think that the Retributor Gold, it fits pretty well, and I wanted to do this. Let me just get it up close. I wanted to do this energy. What is it called? OLS, open light source, something light source on his eyes, because these guys are practically dead inside, just like me. And they have dust inside their armor. So there's nobody inside. They're just mindless automatons, which are controlled by the chaos. I mean, it's practically chaos. The Thousand Suns sorcerer, which is in fact a live person in the armor, but due to the rubricae or rubricae or whatever the hell that spell was, which Arman just kicked around trying to cure the flesh change, he ended up basically killing 90% of the Legion and turning them into dust inside their armor. So yeah, gotta love them because they have pretty good rules. That is correct, Alex. It's a fancy flamer wielding hourglass. that's a cool thing to say. I'm gonna steal that next time. The Hourglass Army. Yeah, cool. And now, if those idiots at GW didn't fuck up the Pararaya Nexus weapons update, this dude would also have a 12-inch flamer. But apparently, all the good stuff is reserved for the Imperial Marines plus the Death Watch. So shout out to the guys, Biranid, the strategic, what's it called? The Command Point podcast, and those guys overseas because they do community FAQs. So all the weapons updates are now, and basically I'm just going to roll with that. All the weapons updates are valid for all the factions because GW game designers are retarded, and they just updated Marines. Yeah, so a Rubric Marine, the talking, I mean, not that much talking, but it's definitely walking hourglass with a flamer, plus the icon of flame, which will give mortal wounds on a roll of 6. Pretty neat. I just need to finish the base because this looks retarded. All right, here we go. And saving the best for last, before we do that, let's just have a quick update on the chat. What is going on in the chat? Dr. Calcul? I don't really... Is it Kakil? Anyway, my Northern European bro, I think he is Swedish. Yes, I'm more than sure that you are Swedish, my friend, because I remember. My presence immediately decreases the average melanin count. You are white as butter, boy. You're white as butter. You're goose grease. You're white as goose grease, my friend, as we say. Olyan fehér vagy, mint a libazsír. This is how you say it in Hungarian. So basically a fancy flamer. Yes. Nathan, I've always loved the extra decoration over the bolter barrel. Gives no tactical advantage, but damn, it's sexy. You are practically right, my friend. These are, bird worshippers. So yeah, very nice looking design. They have the most awesome design and the Egyptian feeling with the striped thingy and the scarabs. They're also pretty good. By the way, Black has all sorts of shit for custom Thousand Suns. So if there's 1,000 Suns loving person amongst you, then you guys can go and check out bitsofwar.com. They have basically unique Thousand Suns bits and entire models you can just build. So yeah. Moving on. So melt face and look good while doing it. That is exactly, and the varnish gives them a shining look. Hope Vladimir Putin follows you on Patreon. Oh, Jesus Christ, I hope not. If he doesn't, well, he won't. Oh no. Actually, this is a pretty funny story because last year was the 75th anniversary of the Nazis getting their ass kicked. And there was this military parade I always want to go to in Moscow, but never can. And Putin is actually marching. The Immortal Army is basically all the people with their pictures of their dead relatives who died in the war, just go and march to commemorate them. He actually goes down to the people and marches in the front row, and you can just go to him and shake his hand. And that was my plan. It's like, honey, we're going to the Immortal Army March. I'm gonna introduce myself to Putin. That would be fucking awesome. I mean, yeah, it's like shaking the hand of one of the most powerful people on the planet. I mean, if I get through the security, of course, because I think that either they would break my neck, or I mean, Putin is like 70 something thousand years old, but he is like multiple black belt in judo, so he's got his ass covered. That is correct. All right, so moving on to the last model before we start our painting session. It's uh, gonna be short but sweet, and we can finish up this wonderful, wonderful model. So this is basically, and hold on to your hats. This is my favorite army in Kill Team, one of my favorites, the multiple tournament winning one, and this looks like a stealth suit, a XV-25 Tau stealth suit. But get a load of this. It's opened! So you can actually see the pilot inside while coming out of cloak. This model, my friends, is the first XV-25 Tau stealth suit that was modeled like this on the fucking planet. This is the first open Tau XV-25 stealth suit. So I feel fucking proud of myself. Nobody ever thought about building a Tau stealth suit like this. And since then, everybody is just like, oh fuck, I need to remake all my Tau suits like this. So yeah, by the way, I also have another secret project coming on. It's an open XV-08 crisis battle suit. Same principle. You can see the pilot inside. I think I just bit off a little bit more than I could chew with that, because that project is like sitting there for like a year now. So yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of this one. Also, technical paint to make it blend into its surroundings, which is kind of a rocky surface. As you can see, I mean, Jesus, this camera is killing me. It's putting me to shame in front of all of you guys. And yeah, it's kind of blending in to its surroundings. As you can see, the energy stripe here is where the cloak starts fading, and this is how you can see it decloaking. Also, if we just zoom in here, you can see that the source light, how is it called? There's a technique for this, something OSL, something, I don't know, it's a 3-letter acronym. The built-in targeting display's green light is reflecting off of his skin. So yeah, I also did that. Actually, gotta give it to G Dubs because I don't know if this was intentional or not, but the head of the Tau stealth suit, when you cut it in half along the line here, they actually have fucking space here in the mold to fit a standard Tau head in it. So I don't know if they thought about this, but yeah, it actually had space for the head of the pilot. So yeah, thank you very much for your compliments. Pretty proud of this one. So what are you guys doing? Kakel says that. Oh, don't worry, Nathan. I have the same concept for a Tau crisis suit. I have it half built. The torso is already built. And well, I can spoil it for you guys. I can go and fetch it if you would see. It's just primed Chaos Black. So I don't know if that will bring back the thing for it, but I have it prepped up somewhere. I can say, okay, all right. So just give me a minute. I'll be coming back. I'll stretch my legs out. Something to drink as well. So you guys can also take a break. Coming right back. Hold on. And we are back. And would you look at that? A Hungarian in the chat, Equinox. Szervusz, jó estét kívánok, nagyon szépen köszönöm. Hát igen, ez nem igazán jut emberek eszébe, úgyhogy ezért is gondoltam, hogy ezt meg kell csinálni. So, back to the international language. So if those of you who don't know, this is an XV08 Crisis battle suit. This is a more bigger version, as you can see. This is basically it's like it's still smaller than a dreadnought, but higher than a stealth suit. And the hostage show off. Let me just guess. This was the animator stuff, right? The streaming service. I have my thoughts on it, so you're not escaping my rant on that one. Fuck him. And the good thing is about this stealth suit, because I run multiple iterations of this stealth suit on my roster, because you know who's going to build one stealth suit for each loadout. Well, not me. So I figured out, okay, why not magnetize? Why not magnetize indeed? So I have multiple variants. Usually I go with the cyclic ion blaster, which is pretty good. Shout out to my good friend Lajos for 3D printing this, because this is actually 3D printed. Did the paint just come off? Oh no. Anyway, nobody sees it. So yeah, this goes on like this, and you can just do multiple weapons loadout like this. So double cyclic ion blaster. Just hold on. I need to plug in the USB cable before the telephone gets depleted. I would definitely not like to just abruptly finish the stream because of the telephone. I'll just pull out the headset anyway, because I cannot hear a thing. Whoops! Got kicking the camera around. So yeah, it's like double cyclic ion cannons, double. Nope, no data transfer. Double fusion blasters, and one of my favorite troll builds for this model is the triple flamer build. Yeah, for if I'm facing off a swarm or something, the triple flamer build, because fuck orcs. Sorry, Alicia, or Alice. Sorry, forgot your name. Who's the orc fan here? There was a viewer here who was very much fond of orcs. Alicia Spice, yes, she is. I mean, yeah. So this is a crisis suit. So what I have stored now, let's just see how we are doing. We're to 17% charge. We are recharging as we speak. Is this. So I just drilled some bullet holes already in it. And this is going to be the same concept as this. So I took a Tau torso. You might not see too many details because it's just primed Chaos Black. But I have... Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys. So I have modded it so that the pilot is inside the crisis suit. And I'm gonna do... This is the old school crisis suit, by the way. It was a bargain to get. And yeah, I'm just gonna make it so that it's worn down, it's cracking, it's falling apart, but it's still functional. So the pilot is going to just basically use his eyes to fight with. So because the head is also going to be present, but yeah, this is going to be my version of the crisis suit, and I have two parts here in the little box. And I'm just gonna show it to you guys how it will be, because I've already sat down once to paint it, and I just said that, okay, this is gonna take a while. Here you go. So you just take this, and this is the other half. Take this, and this is the second one. And basically, this is how it's going to look. Opening up with bullet holes in it, the pilot's hatch, and the head is going to go over, of course. And I got to figure out some way to just mend the little cracks because they're big. Maybe just green stuff it. There's going to be light source coming onto the pilot's face, just like here. just like the screen. And yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Alex. Спасибо большое. Well, yeah. So yeah, this is gonna be one of the bigger projects. I need to sit down because it's gotta look good. You just can't just like mash it together and it's hope to be good. This is gonna need to look like as good as this dude because this dude looks awesome. All right, so those were my models. I have lots more, but I'm not gonna bore you guys with it. I'm just gonna leave something for the next stream as well. I'm just gonna quickly clean up and then we can get back to business with the finishing up the Custodes model. Oh, the cracks are tickle. Maybe incorporate them with the painting. Okay, I will think about it. I will definitely think about it. Cool. All right, so I wasn't really paying attention to the animation announcement because, I was preoccupied with parental affairs. So yeah, just if you can just write me in the chat, what was it and how was it? Was it good? Was it just, your typical GW big nothing burger? I have no idea, but I haven't seen it, but I assume that it was just your typical what the fuck. I know for a fact that it's gonna be Warhammer Plus, and it's gonna be a streaming service. That's why they just kidnapped all the free independent creators, and I'm praying for Gabriel and Christiane. I'm gonna write him on Discord, the father of the Faith animation, the Black Temple animation. Is working on a very much quality looking Dark Angels versus Necron animation. Cannot show you because it's Patreon only. And since I stopped backing Sodas because he gets money from GW now, I started backing Gabriel. And he's getting better. But man, if he's going to be picked up by GW or CND, because GW has a budget for the animation team, and they are picking up people left and right. So yeah, fuck them. Fuck GW, in my opinion, because it was we who made these people who they are. I mean, not GW, the people who were animating, we were sponsoring them through Patreon. We were paying them, and they gave far better quality content than whatever the fuck is GW doing. And now they're just bullying them into submission, taking all of them, making them do animations, doing a streaming service, and then putting it behind a paywall. The fuck? And I bet the Eisenhorn, or is that Amazon? Who's doing Eisenhorn? Is Amazon streaming service doing Eisenhorn? No idea, but that also, man, you know what you need to do? Somebody has to take one for the team, go into the Warhammer streaming service and just screen cap everything and put it on the internet. And this is preposterous. Anyway, so yeah, this was the project I wanted to paint on screen, but after and during Asmo's stream, I just could not stop. So my latest installment, let me just get this shit out of the way. The Shield Captain, Custodes Shield Captain with double Sentinel blades and Storm Shield on the back. Captain America style. Yes, Nathan, this is in fact the same. Wait a minute. How do you know? Are you my patron? Do you have another name on Patreon? How do you know? Was it a public post? Shit, did I set it to public? Oh my god. Anyway. Are you in fact my patron? You go by another name? I gave a massive hint before if I was. I gave a massive hint before if I was. How do you know then? I'm confused. Stealth suit Nathan. Hold on a second. Are you Skirmitar? No, because he knows Hungarian. You're not Skirmitar. Are you Mr. Grizzly? Come on, Bruce Wayne. Are you Batman? Stop teasing me. Probably is. I mean, I have 5 of them, and I don't know. We have. Okay, shout out to every patron of mine because like, uh, you cannot be Bálint because I know Bálint. He's a fellow citizen. uh, he's like Shieva. Shieva has his own YouTube profile, so you cannot be Shieva. Oh, so you're Mr. Grizzly. Shit, are you Mr. Grizzly? I didn't catch that. I sorry, it told you over my head, man. Are you Mr. Grizzly? Oh man, dude, you are being extra generous. If you're a crisis suit tier supporter, plus you're throwing money at me. Jesus Christ, God bless you, man. Well, well, well. What a surprise. Thank you, man. Ooh, then according to process of elimination, you, my friend, are in fact Mr. Grizzly. Yeah, but you don't know if I have posted it on Patreon and if the same picture was posted on Patreon, but he knows. So yeah, so this is my double-bladed sentinel bladed. Well, if you have a Hawkeye, you can see that this is. Oh, is it now? Is it now? Are you? Hold on. Are you a new patron? I need to check because I had 5. I need to check my emails. This is just bugging me. Give me a second. Are you a new patron? Just don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. I want to find you. I want to find you. Oh gee, I didn't get the notification. You became my patron just now. Wow, dude, thank you very much. Well, since you're the top tier patron, man, shout out to Nathan X2000 along with Shieva and Skirmitar and Mr. Grizzly, since he's now a top tier patron of mine. God bless your soul, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Which makes you eligible to participate in the Space Wolf, Primaris Space Wolf Intercessor from Cromlech giveaway. So congratulations. I will be looking out for you, sir. Oh man, what an epic, epic surprise. All right. I'm sorry, I was totally unaware. I just checked my email notifications and you are, in fact, your own username. I'm sorry for acting stupid. It's probably because I am. So, as I mentioned before, I started this model a couple of days ago, but I just sat down 3 times and I just needed to finish it because it was such a badass concept. Plus, there is a concept art with a Custodes holding two Sentinel blades, and I needed to do it. So I went and did it. And if you haven't seen before, this is my Custodes family, because I love me my Custodes kill team. I usually just bring 3 of them, because that's the maximum amount of Custodes you can bring in kill team, because they are 33 points apiece. And this was my shield captain beforehand. I know you guys know this already. You have seen these models, and there's like Imperator Gloria free-handed on his cape. And now with Pariah Nexus, if the G-Dubs game systems wouldn't fucked it up, they would also get +1 to all saves, so they would have a +1 save and a 3+ invulnerable save, because Storm Shields are now giving +1 to regular armor save, invulnerable save of 4+, but because they are chosen of the Emperor's Chosen, because they are the Emperor's Chosen, all their invulnerable saves have a +1 to a maximum of 3+. So this dude is stepping in to take the leader position. Oh my god, my camera's embarrassing me. Is stepping in to take the leader position from this dude. So yeah, he was the leader beforehand. Now I thought that I'm going to up, and he's going to be the leader. If you can distinguish between these two models, you will notice that the helmets are not quite the same, because this upward pointing eagle's wing is a custodian guard, and this here has a downward pointing eagle's wing, which makes him a custodian warden. Because fuck GW, I bought this off of eBay secondhand, and it was an individual model. And this is in fact a custodian warden, but I'm going to play him as a guardian, because why not? And this model is missing one last little piece of equipment, and that is going to be the Misericordia, if the camera focus. So yeah, the Misericordia, which is basically their blade of mercy. It's an offhand knife, which is the size of a sword compared to human standards. This is a ceremonial blade, a secondary melee weapon the Custodes use, most probably more often for mercy killing targets. Just like in my fan fiction, what I wrote, Betrayal, read out by the wonderful Vox in the Void. If you haven't heard my fan fiction about the Custodes killing the last of the Thunder Warriors on Mount Ararat, I highly recommend to check out a Vox in the Void and search for the highest viewed video on the channel, which is my short story. Kind of blew up. I'm happy about it, and I'm happy that that many views that my video got will help. Oh Jesus Christ, getting late. Will help a Vox in the Void to get monetized. So yeah, just spam the likes, give him some watch time. The guy deserves it. He does a wonderful, wonderful voiceover work for everything which is Warhammer fan fiction. So yeah, a Vox in the Void, English gentleman. What's his name? I forgot. Anyway, do check him out. So we're gonna paint this Misericordia now quickly and glue it on to this dude. The colors are very, very simple. Vallejo's Old Gold, which is very, very cool. This is, by the way, I ran out of computer gold. So I just went with Vallejo Old Gold. It has a more pristine, kind of antique-ish look like this. This has more orangish but I'm going to go over with this the old gold with Reichland Fleshshade gloss because I'm an idiot and I bought the gloss. So we're just gonna shake him up real good. Very, very good. And basically that's it. Maybe just dry brush a little bit with Vallejo Mecha Steel just to bring out some of the gold edges. And we are looking for something like this. So pretty basic. Everything is gold because Custodes and fuck that. I need this. This model can be played without the Misericordia, but if you're facing Necrons, you have to have the Misericordia because that's the single damage one weapon the Custodes have. Everything else is D3. And if you roll a 6 on the injury roll, the Necrons just shit on you and get up and lose all their flesh wounds. Giddy Reclusiac, yes, I still have PTSD from that Nolan oil spill. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's get painting. So where's my little quill egg container? Just gonna set them aside and start painting. Going to quickly push out a little bit of this, not really even going to add too much water, just boop, 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 boop. And as Master Duncan said, just 2 thin layers, thin coats of paint. I drilled a little hole here on the back just to have the paper clip go into it so I can prime it. I'm just gonna tear it off, and this part is going to be glued onto the model so you won't be able to see it. It's sneaky. So let's just get painting. Ooh, and look at that. Very, very nice. Chaos Black interacts with Vallejo Old Gold pretty well. Probably will need to wait a little bit until this dries, but hey, I got time. Stream is going on for an hour. We had some technical difficulties in the beginning, but thank God. I still don't see the stream though, but you guys confirmed that it's actually going on. Pyramid Lizards from Warhammer Fantasy AOS. Please go ahead and listen to my ramblings in between. Never been a big fan of Warhammer Fantasy. I cannot tell you why. If I would ever, I don't know, it's just not appealing. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what is up with AOS. So what is up with AOS? Is it getting a new edition? Is AOS getting a new edition, as I hear? Because there was this last reveal when we were secretly hoping with Glass that there's going to be some kind of announcement of finally something about Kill Team 2.0, but then they just went that, oh, here's the big news, AOS is getting a new edition, bye. And we were like, fuck, who cares? But it looks like a brother doctor cares because he's an AOS player. Good for him. And what do you play? Oh yeah, Pyramid Lizardman. Pyramid Lizardman. And are they strong? I have no idea. I know the Stormcast Eternals. It's like lightning up their ass. And their king, Sigmar, which is basically probably one of the lost Primarchs of 40k. Either the 2nd Legion or the 2nd and 11th, I think. Those ones were missing. Yeah, so I think Sigmar is one of the lost Primarchs. I'm just gonna blow on this a little bit so I can make it dry. Oh, so you're playing like 2nd edition? Apparently, yes. Yeah, I'm going to get the second edition rules instead, since I won't buy new Warhammer stuff as much. Well, I cannot blame you. And I don't know how strong the lizards are, since I only played once. Okay, sounds reasonable. I cannot believe how oblivious I was to Nathan being the new Patreon supporter. I'm so sorry, man. I was like, what? What is he talking about? And it turns out he is. So, if you want to be like Nathan, an awesome Chad mad lad supporting this, then please go over to patreon.com/killteamhungary and pick you out a support tier today. And apart from the live streams, which are apparently a technical mystery of how I cannot download them and upload them ad free. So apart from those and some YouTube shorts, which although the YouTube shorts I also try to make ad free for my patrons, all my content will be available for those who support me on Patreon ad free. So you will be getting a private link, of course, with early access. The higher tier patrons get it early access multiple days before the actual release, and of course, ad free. So if you hate YouTube ads, then Patreon is the place to be, because I upload my content for you guys ad free on Patreon. Plus, just wait until a start donating red messages. Red messages? I don't know what those are. I know the yellow ones are these medium. Oh wait, is the red message the highest ones? Jesus Christ. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Just do it if you can afford it. And this goes for everybody. Only donate if you can afford it. I know that these times are hard for everyone. Multiple millions of people lost their jobs during this COVID period. Everything is on top of its head. Only donate if you can afford it, please. I don't need it for bread. I need it for some streaming equipment. So my Patreon goal is not private. My Patreon goal is not a secret. It's $1,000 so I can buy a laptop, which will allow me to stream from that and not my phone. And also, I would like to edit on my laptop as well, because right now I am doing everything, and I mean everything, on my Xiaomi Note 7 smartphone. My editing program, my studio, everything. I just bought a memory card, a 30, 30 32 gig, something gig. I don't even know. So just bought an extra memory card for my smartphone because I couldn't render videos anymore because my internal storage was full. So yeah, I'm kind of doing this. Why I like the smartphone is that I can work on my videos wherever I am. So that's kind of cool. But I need to step up my game if I want to be. I want to make YouTube my primary source of income. I need to step up my game and deliver more quality content for you guys. And I need equipment for that. Unfortunately, I don't have the means right now. I'm in between jobs. I just quit my job 2 days ago because it was horrible. And yeah, I found a new one though, and I'm starting in 2 weeks, but those 2 weeks are gonna be hard. Cool. So I think we're done here. Let me just should I add leathery colors here? What do you think? For the hilt? Should it stay gold and just fuck it? Let's go with gold. What y'all think? I'm gonna let you guys decide. Well, I can do it. I just need to mix up some colors here. Can afford it for Asmo. I can afford it for you. I work public sector, so I can. You work public. Work in government, or I used to work for the government. Man, it was the shittiest 6 months in my life. Just came out of university. Oof, 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 oof. You know what? I'm just gonna add some leathery effects in this. It will look cooler. So for that, we're just gonna hop over to some other paints. For example, in education, you're an IT technician. Well, fancy meeting you, good sir. I will be on-site IT, global IT support for my company as well. So I'm also into IT. Need to study a little bit for the things, but yeah, I'm fascinated with that. Oop, my apologies. So we are going with Abaddon Black and Mephiston Red. We're gonna mix up a nice brown color. Let me just shake it up a little bit. And ready to go. Okay, so we're taking Abaddon Black just a little bit off camera. Going to do that. Black and red gives out a fairly decent combination, which result in brown. So let's just see how it goes. Just gonna add a tiny bit of water and start stirring. Witchcraft. Okay, little bit more black. Tiny bit more black, and it will be perfect. Just we go. Here's brown for you. Awesome. Is this the artificer? No, it's the layer. I need the artificer for this. I need to buy more brushes because these are getting worn down. Jesus. All right, here we go. Media editor. I'm in charge of school media as well. Oh, that's fine. It's cool. Good for you. Good for you. Sounds great. All right, so we're just going to put a little brown on the hilt. So it should simulate something of a leathery material, because Custodes have all the nice stuff in the galaxy. They have the most sophisticated equipment, and it's gene locked to them. So every custodian has its own weapon, and basically nobody else but them can use it because it's gene locked to them. Which is strange because the dude who was fused with a demon, one of the Galv Warback back in the 30k era, he just killed the custodian guard, which is like preposterous of itself. Took the guardian spear and he was using it. So they basically cracked the code and used the gene locked weapon after the death of the Custodes, which is like, what the fuck? I mean, I think it was the first Heretic book. That's such a load of bullshit, man. It's like Custodes die like flies. The Oculus Imperator that was sent to keep an eye on those idiot word bearers after their home planet, the main city of their home planet was basically scorched before they were useless assholes. The couple of Custodes was sent with the Legion to keep an eye on them. They are doing the job, and then they just killed all the Custodes that was keeping an eye on them, take their weapons and using them. Like, what the fuck? All right. Oh, we got the hilt ready. Looking good. Let's catch up with the chat. What's going on in the chat? Guy Reclusiak, I got into a Warhammer through Warhammer Fantasy, and it took about 4 years before I got into 40k. Ironically, at the time, I thought it was an abomination. Astartes had about 2 vids then. You thought that 40k was an abomination? Well, I guess so. Well, I'm looking to be a media editor, says Nathan. I'm in charge of my school as well, trained myself in Photoshop and Premiere. That's good. I also did this too a lot back in the day. So HMU, which is so HMU, if you want any help or requests from one dude to oh, what is oh my god, I'm so not versed in this. HMU, hit me up. Hit me up. I'm sorry, I'm such a boomer. Hit me up. Thanks, friend. Thank you very much. Hope you also saw that I just said I'm offering help and requests for you for free. Like, honestly. Thanks, man. You're a living saint on the Imperium. Jesus. Thank you very much. So there is a tiny, tiny cross at in the middle of this misericordia. So let's put a red jewel on it. Hey, Aiden. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We are just about to finish up this model. There's one tiny thing I just wanted to make sure we get on there before we finish up this model, so I can finish it on stream. Come on, focus. Focus. Ah, here we go. So let's hope the focus will not go away. And there we go. Whew. That was precise. So there's the jewel in the middle of the this crux terminatus. It looks like a mini crux terminatus. It's a cross. Okay, so now what we're going to do is going to put some Reichland Fascid. That is right. I am Hungarian. Are you Hungarian as well? Oh yeah, don't tell me about it, brother doctor. Just like we see these little jewel thingies here and here as well. These are like finding and in between there, finding these and painting these. Those are very, very cool. I did this with contrast. This is contrast paint, and I fucked myself. This should have been the way I painted all these jewels, because this has a jewelly effect. This is white, Corax white, painted over with Blood Angels red contrast paint, and man, does it give a very, very cool jewel effect look. Everything else is painted with Mephiston red, and I cursed myself. It's like, why the hell did I not paint it all with contrast paint? So yeah, the eyes are contrast paint. They are painted Corax white, and I just made little droplets of Mephiston red over the white, and it gives Jesus, man, I hate this camera. Gives this glow effect of the eye lens, and I just love it. Moving on to the Reichland Flesh Shade Gloss. Hopefully not spilling it, because I don't want to make another YouTube short about me spilling expensive paint. Oh my god, I'm just gonna set it aside. This as well, and here we go. Just give it that nice little orangey look. I mean, yeah, I didn't. My channel name probably gave my nationality away. I suppose. We're not lazy. We're not just sorry. Focus. So we are. We're just not going to paint the second little jewel here, because this will be the place where the Misericordia is going to be glued onto the body of the Custodes, so this will never be seen. I'm going to why to paint it then. right? Am I right? Okay, so let me just quickly, or again, we can be generous with this because it's gonna vaporize away anyway, to have it go into all the nooks and crannies. Maybe not too much because I feel that this is starting to get too much, but we have a napkin. So here we go, just a little bit. Now it's gone. Just spread it out here and here. Gonna be fine, I think. Gonna be fine. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so now we're just gonna blow on it a little bit to have it dried up, and I'm just gonna catch up with the chat. Yep. By the way, yeah, I'm Hungarian. I live in the capital of Hungary, Budapest, not mistaken with Bucharest, which is Romania. Often people mistake that. We're the neighbors. And did you know that Hungary is the only country on the planet surrounded by its former self? Because all the neighboring countries, basically significant territories now they have once belonged to this country, but something, a little thing called the First World War happened, and we got fucked over. And everybody's moaning about that, and it's like, if you're not stricken by the Trianon peace dictatum, you're not a Hungarian. And I was like, well, I guess I'm not. It's like it happened 100,000 years ago. What the fuck? What can we do about it? And the thing is, everybody wants those territories back. So most of the Hungarians say, yeah, we want those back. It's like, what? Most of my countrymen are delusional. I'm not afraid to say it. And then there was 3. What do you mean, Giddy? All right. I think we're done. Oh no, no worries. I'm just rambling about how fucked up my country's history is. Should be 4 now. Should be 4 what? Ah, viewers, you mean? Oh, don't worry about it. Thanks for being here. So, let's get this Misericordia off this little paperclip. Just carefully. Let's get it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, they did? Well, that sucks. What? The other thing that sucks that this doesn't want to come off. Well, what a fail. I'm just gonna break this if I keep if I keep doing this. Luckily, it's like, yeah, I didn't think that far. We have our scalpel. Mic is muted. You know, No way you guys heard that. Yeah, just my wife just came into the kitchen. I told her I was like, mic was muted. It wasn't. I muted the Blue Yeti, and it wasn't muted. What the fuck? Oh shit. Oh, I'm glad we didn't talk shit about anybody, so you guys could hear it. Oh no. Oh no, what a fail. Oh shit. Whoop. Whoops. Must have been the microphone from the telephone. All right. So, with that fail out of the way, we have. Oh, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Apparently, the little red paint from the jewel disappeared. So we have to redo it again. There, it's back. It went missing. This whole thingy. Alrighty, so finishing touches, and this model will be officially complete. So I planned to insert the Misericordia here. So it would be like this. So something like that, because I wanted to like glue it onto it, and I just started and I was like, fuck no, I'm never gonna paint it like this. So I think it's gonna go here. Let's do it like this. And we are going to default back to our trusty Loctite super glue, which I love. Basically one of the best brands out there. So I'm just gonna free up the mouth of the super glue container. Hopefully, oh, I just moved this because I'm gonna flip my shit if I get super glue onto the model, which is already finished, the finished parts. I'm just gonna free up a bit of the hatch, and whoop, there we go, we are ready to go. So we're just gonna kick the camera once for good luck and pour super glue onto the Misericordia. Not too much. And God Emperor, guide my hand. It's gonna be a little bit too much. A little bit too much. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I hope this is gonna work out. All right. And now. A little ASMR for you people. All right, it looks like it's stuck. Awesome. Just a little bit of Ryclon flesh shade for good measures. And dear ladies and gentlemen, we are officially done. No name for the dude yet, but here is what I'm going to do next week. The next week's stream, I am going to name each and every custodian of my kill team roster. And the way I'm going to do that is I am going to take the kill, oh shit, the Kill Team Elites book, and I'm going to random generate the names of each and every custodian guard of my Kill Team roster using the name generating table within the Kill Team Elites book using D10s, I believe. So if you're interested in that, stick around, because then I'm going to print the names of the custodians here on the back of the base. So definitely that's going to be a challenge regarding the freehand capabilities and how I paint letters, but it's going to be a very, very good sitting. So that was about it. It's a time and a half. It's getting late here in Hungary, 10:15. I am exhausted, and I'm gonna check on my son. How's he doing? If my wife needs any help. I would like to thank each and every one of you for the enthusiasm you guys show to this channel and the live streams. You guys are awesome. Special thanks to Nathan X2000, not only for the very generous super chat, but also that he has become my very new patron, top tier patron. So shout out once again to him. Also a big shout out to Shieva, Mr. Grizzly, and Skirmitar, the top tier patrons, and of course all the others as well. Nathan just joined Patreon, which means that he will be eligible to basically participate in the giveaway, which is going to happen in July, because the competition is going on all June. You guys could win a full squad, a minimum squad of 5 Intercessor, Space Wolf, Intercessor, Assault Marines from Cromlech's bitsofwar.com workshop. I am giving away these guys for free. This was the promotional squad which they sent me. I'm going to give you all the bits they sent me as well. So it's worth joining Patreon, because for only $1 a month you can participate in the giveaway as well. Not to mention getting access to all of my future videos, except the maybe the shorts, the shorts as well. The lives are an exception, because I couldn't figure out how to upload lives without ads, but let's say 90% of my content will be ad-free for you guys, and you will have early access for show. So that was about it. Thank you for tuning in and keeping the dream alive. I will see you guys next week, probably Friday. We will see. I will try to move it a little bit later, maybe 9:00 p.m., because that's when my son usually goes to sleep, and I will be free all the way. Thank you guys. Thank you. Good night to all of you, and stay safe. Have a wonderful rest of the weekend, and see you guys on maybe Asmo's stream, because I would love to go back. So thank you. Good night, guten Abend, spokojnej noc, and jó éjszakát kívánok. Goodbye.